Hello YouTube, this is Kaput Avenue Studios. We're going to do something new today. We're going to create a brand new channel for you. This video I'm going to post today, and possibly some of the content that goes along with this video is going to start the process of what I want to call the pedal reviews. Now, I know what you're thinking. Everybody in their sister's done a pedal review before. I know. I'm not everybody. And I think that a lot of pedal reviews are boring, 10-minute long, drab, annoying. Just get to the fucking sound part of it and tell me how to make the pedal work and is it going to be worth my money. I get that. Everybody else says the same thing about every pedal review. You know, you load up YouTube and you skip and you skip and you skip. We're not going to do that here. We're going to go over some of the more interesting things you can find about some of these pedals. Now, there are some people that care about things like the construction quality and the durability and is it going to break if I step on it kind of thing, or what if my bandmate's girlfriend's cousin who's in from Alaska spills her beer on my pedal board at a show. I can't tell you. I'm not the manufacturer. I don't know how everything is built. I can tell you, hey, this is a metal enclosure and it looks like it's a really good setup, and then you can go from there. What we're going to concern ourselves with is some of the better ways to get better sounds out of some of these pedals. The first one we're going to do today, that I'm going to release tonight, after this video has been released, is going to be the Digitech Bass Synth Wah. We're also going to touch on a second video, we're going to possibly do the Line 6 FM4 filter modeler. We're going to touch on, possibly today, maybe at a later date, we're going to touch on the ZVEX Mastertron. And we may in fact get into the prunes and custard as well with that. But I will be doing an in-depth Deep Impact review. For everybody out there that wants to know everything there is to know about the Deep Impact, I'm going to do one. And I'm going to show you what every knob and every switch and every setting does and how it affects your tone. And I'm going to show you ways to get good sounds out of things that would not necessarily be good sounds if they were set up improperly. There are uses for every single patch in that pedal, and I'm going to try and show you how to get them. So stick around, stay tuned to YouTube. I'm going to be bringing you a lot of different pedal reviews. And another interesting thing, for those of you that have seen my board and the layout and know what pedals I have, you may be thinking, well, I already know what these pedals do, or I already know what the purpose of these pedals is for, and the only really good sound is this. I'm not the only musician in the room with a pedal board. I have a guitarist. He's not here, but his rig is over here, and he's got a full pedal board with lots of interesting things. Even to go so far as to say we may even plug in a Chaos pad into the bass and see how that whole thing works. But we've got some work to do. I'm going to go over some pedals. I'm going to give you my interpretation of what I think the pedal is good for, and I'm going to try and show you how to build a sound out of some of these pedals that is useful. Most of them that are multis, they have one or two maybe good things out of them. I said most because you can actually find ways to use the other settings. It may not just be how you've seen them at first, and I'm classic for ignoring those. So stick around, check out the new videos, and we're going to create a channel for this, and we're going to see where we can take this with pedal reviews. If you have any pedals that you'd like to have reviewed, if you'd like to donate any pedals to be reviewed, we can set up a way that we can transport them back, and I can do a nice little pedal review for you. This is the first and a couple videos we're going to do today. The next videos might actually be something a little different. They may be shot at a desk rather than in a room or the studio, and just straight into the sound card or the audio interface. But we're gonna play with it a little and see what we can do. Also, I may have another camera sitting someplace back here, so if you see a tripod and a phone dangling, it's because I'm shooting with an iPhone as well. So happy iPhone 5 day to everybody, and we'll be back with the very first edition of Kaput Avenue Studios pedal board review.